It's Hot 107.5, home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show right now. This is the soundtrack to your afternoon. If you haven't heard, I have some superstars in the building. I have Mekhi, Phifer, and Maggie Q in the building. How y'all doing today?
What's happening, man? Life is good. Glad to be here.
That's what's up. Welcome back to the D.
Of course, of course.
And of course, welcome to Detroit.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this movie, Divergent. March 21st, in theaters. Great movie. I had a chance to see it last night. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I'm a Divergent.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Right? Aren't we all kind of?
Yeah.
That's
right?
what people always ask me, what faction would I want to choose? And I think I'd be Divergent as well.
That's
you
real.
You know what I mean?
I was blown away by the young girls at this event, and they was going crazy. Maybe I need to pick up some books a little bit more. but they was going, they was going crazy. How has that been for y'all?
It's been weird. I mean, good weird. You know, Mekhi and I aren't used to this. This is not our, we don't move in the realm of young adult anything.
You're normally
it's more adult.
Behind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually, it's mainly R or more adult themed. The stuff that we've done, and so this is a trip for us.
It is, but it's a good trip. They're showing a lot of love. They brought their books out and. We signed and took selfies. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun.
They care about the material. They care.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're invested.
They was looking forward to seeing tattoos and everything else.
Right.
Now, how about, is the movie better than the book, or is the book better than the movie? Let's just keep it 100.
No, let's. You know
Let's
what? We've heard some different things from different people, but overwhelmingly, people love the movie.
Okay.
And I have to say, I mean, I can't say exactly whether, because I like the book, but I love the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the execution, I mean, you saw it, production design and the quality of the acting, and thought the casting was good. So I thought they brought it.
That's what's up. That's same.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Now, let's talk about the different factions. Do y'all see some kind of parallel between the movie and real life situations that's going on today?
Absolutely.
What's some of the parallels? Without giving too much of the movie away.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Mekhi and I were talking about this the other day, where it's sort of like, whatever parallel you want to make, it's available in this sort of dynamic. I mean, you look at politically how we section ourselves off and how we're not willing to compromise, and and there's sort of none of that going on right now, and it's becoming more sectioned than it needs to be, which is the opposite of the way we should be going.
Right.
And I think Divergent, the way that the societies are separated, that's a bit of a warning in that, we're not defined by that one thing, and you can't be just right or just left. You have to sort of know that there's a value in all of it and find that middle line, and if we don't, we're going to brew up for something very scary, and that's kind of some of the message of Divergent.
Now, let's talk about the Dauntless faction. Okay. Now, you're the mysterious leader of the Dauntless faction. And you came and you felt, when you came on screen, I was like, uh-oh, he's serious. He's about to go down. How was this role for you, brother?
It's great. And even Maggie and I were talking about this before. It's interesting because this is my first time, and both of our first times, doing a trilogy type of film. So it's my first time ever reading a script and not knowing fully where the character's going.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like usually what we call in the acting game a character arc.
Okay.
And in this one, the arc is over a course of a couple of movies. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the second installment because
I was just about to ask you, when is that second installment? Have they already been talking about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we're going to get started in June.
They're greenlit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, it might be an extra placement for me. I want to jump. I want to jump too.
Yeah, who are you?
Dauntless.
Yeah,
I would have to say Dauntless. If I don't disconnect with the Divergence and keep it going like that.
I think we're all rooted in Dauntless in this room.
Right.
Even though we're Divergent, we're
got on
rooted in
black?
Dauntless.
Yeah,
we're hardcore. Yeah.
So, besides the movie, what's next for both of you guys, besides the movie?
Well, interesting, because we've been having these conversations kind of like the whole time we've been together on this sort of tour. This movie is going to take up quite a bit of time, and it's kind of hard to find time for anything else right now with the release, and we're going in June, so it's hard to be able to take anything in the future because we're going to be booked till the fall.
Okay,
yeah,
okay. That's good though.
I mean,
it's a good thing. It's good and bad. It's like we're in the middle of what they call pilot season, so it's a lot of nice shows, and Maggie was working out a deal with the show, but she couldn't get on the show.
Yeah, there's really nothing we can do.
Nothing you can do, and then I had some stuff that I wanted to do, but it's we're locked into this thing, which is a great thing, but it's just it takes up some time. Got you.
So if there's one reason that each one of you could give people to go see this movie, what would that reason be?
Well, I mean, this is sort of a long one reason, but you know what I loved about, and since you've seen the film, maybe you can tell me if this is right, but I remember going to the movies as a kid and seeing things like Back to the Future or Indiana Jones and things, and actually feeling like I was on an adventure.
Yes, right.
And I had an experience, and it was emotional. It was up and down, and there was threat, and there was closure, and there was emotion, and all of that. And I felt that way again when I saw this film. I felt like I had fun,
right.
And isn't that why we go to the movies?
Yes.
So I hope really people have an adventure.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, you're absolutely right. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be thrilling, especially this type of film, and a little way to have a little bit of escapism. And sort of make you think about what the future could be. I mean, obviously it's our portrayal, but I think when you walk away from the film, it's going to be hard not to talk about it.
Sure.
And talk about your favorite parts or just the craziness of that world.
Okay, I was talking about the zip line all that last night, so I don't want to give that away. Man, that was...
Do you think people in Chicago are going to go mental over this movie? Because it's their skyline and their beloved buildings.
And they're Lake Michigan.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I mean, it's dilapidated, and they're like zip-lining through whatever. What's that black tower called?
The Sears Tower,
No,
but
the
it's
Sears
really
Tower.
the
There's another
Willis
one
Tower.
That looks like a remote control. Is that the Sears Tower?
It's the tallest building in the city.
Oh, well then that must be it.
But it's really the Willis Tower, but they renamed it.
That's the name that the Willis Tower. But I mean, what a trip.
It was fun.
Oh,
it was
man,
definitely fun. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through today and taking the time out. I wish y'all nothing but the best of luck on this movie. And do y'all have like Twitters or Instagrams that people could get those out real quick so we can tweet you real quick?
Well, I'm at Maggie Q.
And I'm at Mekhi Phifer.
We keep it simple.
We keep it real simple.
Listen, make sure y'all go to the theaters on March 21st. Divergent will be in theaters, and it is a great movie. Take the kids to it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go buy the book. And I'm going to read the book before I take my son to go see it. Just so I can do the comparison.
And then when we see you on the second one, you can tell us what your comparison is.
I definitely will. Definitely will, man. Thank y'all once again. It's High 1075, the soundtrack to your afternoon. That's Maggie Q and Mekhi Phifer, baby.